4 minutes past the hour. Thank you, Johnny Donovan, the Rick and Bubba Show. I be Rick.
I be Bubba. Good morning.
And our number be 877-WE-BE-BIG. Coming up this hour, we will have today's installment of the 13 working days of horror. Some of you that have been with us for radio for a couple hours or so, we had a little bonus one for you, an oldie but a goodie. We've been talking about that a little bit. But this hour, it will be Sturdivant Hall in very spooky Selma, Alabama. And this one is highlighted by a mysterious rocking chair that begins to rock on its own.
Chris don't like this one.
No. So that's coming up. And also, Lavelle Crawford will be here in the Red Velvet Lounge today. Very funny man. Check our website, Rick and Bubba, spell out the word and.com. The Rick and Bubba Halloween Costume Contest is 1 week from today.
Rick, over $2,400 cash will be handed out. $1,000 for the best adult costume. This has been a long-riding tradition here on the Rick and Bubba Show, and we're glad to have it again. We'll have directions to the studio, and we are going to do that right here in the Red Velvet Lounge parking lot, better known as the parking lot of death. Now, we have had it here one time before, and we had a great turnout, but we need to really get on that again.
Never has this room been filled with it, though.
No.
This will be the inaugural.
Yes, first time in the Red Velvet Lounge itself.
Big Boy will see the costume contest for the first time right here on Big Boy Bluff.
And he's so excited.
Also, you can check website, like Bubba said. Upcoming events has it all there right now. So be sure and check that out, too. Also on the website, Georgia on My Mind contest. If you'd like to go to the lovely Peach State and spend a weekend or a nice little getaway, we're giving one away there online, courtesy of the Tourism Board of Georgia. So check it out there on the website. You know, some of the things, and we'll get into to sports. I know a big college football weekend coming up.
Big game.
We know who the World Series will be now, the Red Sox and the Cardinals.
Right, that'll start this weekend in Boston. Boston fans, first chance to welcome their championship team back, so I know that'll be a big weekend event, too.
Again, on a sad note, now it appears someone killed in the celebration.
I know, I heard
that. I don't, for the life of me, I can't comprehend why we have a mob-like destructive atmosphere when you win. I don't get it. The problem now, they think, is a young lady, because the crowd started, as you can see on the newsreels, the crowd began to break windows, throw things, and the police, which again, I can't even believe I'm saying this, the police has to get the crowd under control from destroying the city in which the team won. A
little bizarre.
And unfortunately, one of the things they shoot into the crowd to kind of get them calmed, allegedly hit a woman in the head and killed her.
So one of these beanbag guns. They're supposed to be non-lethal. You know, well, I don't get into that today.
Yeah, well, I just
I hate that it's come to that with the police. I mean, it's just, good gosh, they're throwing beanbags at people, you know?
I know.
But Rick, we'll cover that. Two other stories that you don't want to miss today. President Bill Clinton, who, you know, absolutely cannot stay out of the news.
Everything about Bill Clinton and why he does everything was told to us very eloquently yesterday by Dick Morris. And it hadn't even left his mouth good, and he's doing one of the things he told us that he is notorious for doing.
Well,
I'm not talking about sleeping with some woman. I'm something else.
We all know that Hillary wants to be president. She may be running in 2008. Well, you know, Bill would never be satisfied with just being the first man of the country. He now wants to be the leader of the world. He wants to be the president of the whole world. He wants to be in charge of the UN. We'll cover that story. Also, Rick, a story that caught our eye early this morning. A driver fined for cramming a pony in a hatchback.
Okay.
A Shetland pony in a hatchback.
Yes, not a good combination.
A lot of questions there.
Yes.
The description of the people who called the police was precious, saying his face was pressed up against the glass.
You know, in the famous nursery rhyme, "Hush, little baby, don't say a word, Daddy's going to buy you a mockingbird." You know, when Daddy got you the Shetland pony, I just never pictured it crammed into a hatchback. But
well, if you don't have a horse trailer, how are you going to move it, Rick? You have to ask that question.
I would think, though, wouldn't a horse trailer be a requirement for, here's a strange thing, purchasing a horse? You know, if all you got's a hatchback, how about a nice Yorkie?
Now, granted, you know, a hatchback is good for some things. I don't know that, you know, maybe getting groceries, comes in handy. I don't know about transporting your Shetland pony.
No, you don't. You don't. So the Shetland face was what they could see pressed up against the window.
Yes. I can't wait to get to that.
Yeah.
But Rick, we have other things here, other fish we have to fry early as we continue Rick and Bubba's 13 working days of horror.
All right, Sturdivant Hall, Selma, Alabama. 2 segments. We'll begin it when we come back as the Rick and Bubba Ghostbusters go. This is one that's already aired, I think, first time last year. And Christopher Columbus will bring us the marquee line, Rockin' Chair Rockin'. So that coming up next. Let's take a look.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. It is 14 minutes past the hour. Rick and Bubba show, and as you've become used to over the last several days, another installment of the 13 working days of horror featuring the Rick and Bubba Ghostbusters.
Something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Something weird.
And it don't look good. I'll get the lights off here again.
Who you gonna call?
Everybody say it. Ghostbusters! This one featuring the Rick and Bubba Ghostbusters. It's called Sturdivant Hall in Selma, Alabama. So here's today's 13 working days of horror.
What's up?
How you doing, Don Juan?
What am I doing here?
I don't know, but
This is the last one. I ain't going no more.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's hurry up.
all right. All right, this is Speed Racer. We're in the lobby here in Selma, Alabama. We have Edie with us.
You are in a magnificent antebellum home built in 1853
You don't need to be in there.
by Edward Watts. His family lived there only 11 years. And then a young banker who was very prominent in Selma at that time, named John Parkman, bought this home for his wife and his 2 daughters and himself. His daughters were Emily and Maria. And this banker was very successful. However, he invested in cotton futures that did not do well. And he used the bank's funds to do that. And so he got in trouble with the federal government. And they placed him in prison down at Cahaba. And it was a very primitive prison. And he was very unhappy there. And he felt like he didn't belong there. And he felt like his name needed to be cleared. And he didn't want to stay in that prison. And he was really upset about his name having a dirty mark on it. So some of his friends arranged to have him break out of prison. And it has been thought that he was shot while he was trying to escape from the prison, and that
Henry
he
Wells.
perhaps fell into the river. But this can't be proved because his bones were never found, and nobody ever found out what really happened to John Parkman. But he always vowed to the end that he was going to clear his name. And we feel very certain that the presence in this home, that you probably will, if you don't feel it already, you'll feel him tonight.
I just heard something right there. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Hello? Hello?
She's awful confident.
There was just something out in that hall.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%.
I mean,
It was like, I don't know, I didn't actually physically see anything, but I heard like motion out there, and I didn't see anything, but it
What's his
definitely
name?
sounded like someone. That's why I thought someone was there. But apparently everybody's in the room with us.
do what now?
I thought I heard a lady's voice in the kitchen.
She scares me every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why was she dressed up?
I mean, was it
I know.
like Peaches or somebody? Peaches?
No, she was behind me.
Were you in there by yourself?
She was talking about her whole
Yeah.
delivery.
Just a second ago.
It's like she's working with
Because
them.
I was
She's on the
thinking, I thought I
inside.
heard something back behind me.
Inside job.
sounded like somebody talking.
Well, let's don't go to the kitchen. Let's go back to the back.
Let's go to the kitchen.
Well, no, let's just stay together.
We're going
Let's
in
just
there?
stay together and let's go to the kitchen. Angela, one of the Ghostbusters, was just in here by herself and says that she heard some, like a lady's voice, and then,
Is there anyone here?
No, here we go. Tell
Did
me,
you used to live in this home?
tell me you hear that recorder. Look out.
Tell us your name.
hold on, hold, stop. What? I'm hearing a lady right now. Hold on.
Come on, sweetie.
I just heard a lady back here.
You did,
Did
sweetie.
you? Did you
Did
hear
you say
her?
it's hot in here?
I promise you, y'all, I heard a lady.
She follows
It had
Speedy.
nothing to
Why
do
she
with
saying
this. Peaches,
Speedy?
did you hear?
Yeah, I heard it too, but I thought it was like an echo of
I
what.
did, Rick. I really did.
Can we go out here real quick? Yeah. Let's keep listening. It's upstairs.
Yo.
It is upstairs. I'm hearing something.
Thank you, D. Only one with any sense.
I got kind of mad, to be
I
honest.
heard something. We were going upstairs. We heard a lady's voice. It sounds like it was coming from back over here. Larry? Your name is Larry, right? Okay, I thought I thought I'd misspoken. When I just heard it again when I went to the window, and either somebody's outside in the yard or it came from up above me.
We heard voices come from this room.
There he goes.
Who's here?
How's he do that?
Get down one, y'all.
Tell us your name.
There
Look,
I am.
look at you. You don't look happy.
No.
Why are you still here?
Steve with his eyes closed. I don't want to see anything.
Did you live at this house?
I don't know who that guy is.
He scared me all night, by the way.
We heard you speaking earlier.
Oh, look
Speak
at
to us again.
No, no, no.
Zooming in on a portrait now.
Scary portrait picture. Standard.
The eyes always follow you around,
Sure,
by the way.
sure.
Why'd they paint us so scary? Couldn't anybody smile?
Are we welcome here?
Is it their yuck teeth they worried about because they didn't have good teeth care?
Had to be it.
Why wouldn't they smile? None of them do.
Did you die in this home?
Tell us your name.
Playing back the voice recorder.
Did you stop that again?
Which is never good.
What?
Stop. Everybody hush.
Hammer time.
And something over by that bed. I'm serious. Who heard that? Ryan? All right, do it again. Do it again.
How about Ryan?
Start again. It seems
Ryan
like every
will go
time
along
we
with it.
start this,
You
I
have to
hear
really-
like a mumble.
Something has to really happen before Ryan will respond.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. This has been moved. This was not on that page when we came in here. This is the page it was on when we came in here.
You're right, it's on the bedroom, yeah. Same type of bed.
Did anybody touch this over here? Nobody? All right, Don Juan, listen to me. Are you okay?
I'm all right. I really don't want to go in this next room because it just, as soon as you said let's go in the next room, that's when I started getting like chills and stuff. So.
Sure. Now, look, we can't explain the book, Philip. We can't explain that. We have gone back and looked, and I'm sure it's on the website. We have looked.
You probably
and the
read that
pages
magazine in prison.
were a different way than they were after the EVP.
Yeah, we documented the book right when we come in the door. It's laying on the bed on a certain page, and we took photographs and videos of it. And when we went back and checked after we did our digital recording, they were on a totally different page.
And we can't find the female voice that me and Larry and Peaches
I heard it, Rick.
and Angela heard. And
How long was this
it was
after
all below
Sloss
where
room?
we are now. So we're just going to keep walking around and see what we can experience as we go into the next room.
Got a traveler.
Edie? Come in here, sweets. What we're going to do is when we leave this room,
You gotta
Blake
watch
is going
her.
to put a motion detector up, so if anything moves, we're going to have it. It's going to go nuts. It is cold. Cool.
Whoa, whoa.
So that's it.
Whoa.
Okay.
I was a little abrupt. I wasn't ready for that.
Sure.
That's it. All right.
So what we do is we now are going to continue walking around the house, and this is where the rocking chair starts rocking, and nobody knows why. We're getting all freaked out. We're going up not just the second floor. We're going to the third floor, and Dee's about to rip my shirt. Just hang on, buddy. We'll be back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Tonight on Turner South.
I love this.
At 8 Eastern, Val and Dave find a pack rat's paradise in Springfield, Tennessee on Junkin, followed by the birthplace of Kermit the Frog on Blue Ribbon. Tonight on Turner South.
Don't think it's easy to sit in a chair, talk on a microphone.
Eat a biscuit.
Yes, eat a biscuit.
Like it or not, we are role models.
We're back 29 minutes past the hour of the Rick and Bubba Show. Coming to you live from the Red Velvet Lounge, Studio 1A of the Dewey Monroe Broadcast Center, located high above Big Boy Bluff. The Rick and Bubba Ghostbusters. We are in the middle of our latest edition of the 13 Working Days of Horror. It is Sturdivant Hall. This is haunted supposedly by a guy who had an antebellum home that invested in cotton futures using the bank's money that he worked for.
Basically stole money to invest it, and then I guess was going to put that money back. And, you know, she said he wanted to clear his name, but it sounds like he did it. How do you clear your name if you're guilty? I guess we'd have to ask Bill Clinton about that.
Right, but Bubba, that's the whole ghost format.
Right,
it's not
right.
whether it should be, it just is.
So maybe the fact that he was just had evil intentions to begin with, right?
Well, the fact that he's trapped in some house means that undoubtedly, you know,
might be serving a little time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we will go back. A lot of things being heard. Speedy thinks he keeps hearing a woman's voice, but how many times
Rick.
in
Sure.
Speedy's life have we heard about that haunting? But
Rick,
this
Rick Bird.
Now she didn't say where's my shoes.
You're right.
Hey,
it's hot in here, my shoes. All right, need those shoes. Back to the final segment of today's 13 Working Days of Horror.
Go nuts. It is cool in here,
It
by
is
the
cold.
way.
It is
Very cool
it's
in
cold.
here.
I'm chilled right now.
Yes, I am too. Are you okay, Dave?
That's what I was talking about. I got to chill as soon as we're about to walk in this room.
That noise you're hearing in the background is the motion detector.
No.
see?
Huh?
The motion detector.
Here's
Nobody's
something.
in that room. We're all together.
Was that going off? Or?
Which way
So
is
Philip,
that room?
why is that thing going off?
Well, it's based in infrared, so it detects any type of motion. It's kind of like.
But I
a
mean, we're
security
all out of here.
I
Wouldn't
know.
you agree? And Blake
Anything-
was downstairs.
It only picks up anything that's actually physically moving, and that includes paranormal activity. That's why we use it. So it doesn't go off, and we've tested these things over and over again, and they're very accurate. So we had to have something moving there.
Is that a conflict to say paranormal activity and physically moving all together?
Oh man!
Human.
Listen,
Not if you're there, it's not.
here I heard a like a click. Yes. But the motion sensor would be in there, so we'd know if something moved.
Well, not necessarily.
The door. Did anybody close that? Did one of y'all just do that?
This is where
missed right there.
things start happening, and we all try to figure out
That
the logical
door was
reasons
closed
behind
all the
it.
way back there, Don Juan. I remember you standing behind it. Did you not move that?
No, I
Did
didn't
you
move
see
the door. I
somebody in
ain't
that
touching
room
nothing in
that
here.
they showed that in?
I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything.
Ryan, did you see the door?
No, where's the miss?
Can we stop
Nobody's
and back it
freaking
up
worried
just a
about the
second?
door, and the door is halfway
Stop,
closed.
Chris,
Oh my
stop it
gosh,
just a second,
there's
back up. When they were looking in that room, where Speedy was saying, was that door closed?
I'll have my eyes closed in because I was scared. I didn't even look. This has been the first time I've seen it.
And roll it again. I hate to interrupt the story, but I don't want to lose the place here on this.
As we sit in the dark.
Yeah.
Getting kind of sleepy, though.
Yeah,
It will get you a little sleep.
Did anybody close that?
Look in the room.
Did one of y'all just do that?
Well, when do they look in the room?
Ah,
missed.
what is
Right
that?
there.
Go back.
Missed.
You can see it better, Rick. It'll be a delay, but
Is
if you
the
look
door
on the,
shut, or are we looking in a room?
if you look on the plasma, it'll be a delay, but
But
you
the
can see
motion
better.
sensor would be in there, so we'd know if something moved.
Well, not necessarily.
The door. Did anybody close that?
Right there, hold it, Chris. Hold it. when it zoomed in. It kind of looked like somebody was standing right there on the corner, but it's see right there kind of to the left of the darkest area?
Yeah.
Somebody was leaning up against the wall right there. Yeah. Do you see that?
I do.
It's really too hard to make out.
It's a dang captain, isn't it? Or is this guy captain? What is he?
Correct. Yeah. Just let it roll.
Oh, missed. Right there.
Yeah, I do see it, Bubba. I see it again.
That door was closed all the way back there, Don Juan. I remember you standing behind it. Did you not move that?
No, I didn't move the door. I ain't touching nothing in here.
He wouldn't either, by the way.
Ryan, did you see the door?
What's he doing?
Nobody's freaking worried about the door, and the door is halfway closed. Oh my gosh, it's doll heaven.
No, don't let it be dolls. Don't let it be dolls. I ain't looking at this.
Rick, it's dolls.
I ain't looking at it.
Come here, Edie.
I don't like scary dolls.
I don't see the doll.
Oh, no.
The doll's got black eyes, too.
They move the dolls around.
They move the dolls around?
They move the dolls around.
Are you serious? Oh, look at that.
The clothes.
Let's get all the dolls and then we'll come back and
The clothes. Sometimes.
God, that looks too real.
No,
it just smiled at me.
I can't look at that.
It did. As we've walked across the hallway, we've come into a room where it's just dolls aplenty, and this is where the two children like to play.
Oh, here we go.
As Edie has told us, they'll come in here and the dolls will be rearranged. And this one here is the one that's freaking me out because it has kind of a pale face. It's almost like it's, I don't know, I know it's probably some,
Rick, look!
Ceramic, whatever.
It's like it's crying.
It's really freaking me out. It's got like an antebellum type dress, and it's got like a pale face and black eyes, which I just really.
Oh, come on.
Speedy, stop to do some MVPs to Don Juan's disliking and mine. I did too. I did too. And Philip and I, during the middle of it, looked at each other and kind of gave one of those, eyebrow stares, like, hey, something is over to our left, and it's coming from that same room where the door halfway closed and everything.
That's the big room.
All kinds of problems with this camera in that room in there. It's messed up with me twice in there.
That's the big room.
Yes, win-play show.
All right, we're now going to the cupola, which is upstairs, and it's, of course, used for ventilation purposes and everything else.
Listen.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, y'all watch this.
This
It is pitch dark. You
Philip,
can't tell
I'm not scared or anything, but you want to lead this thing?
Yeah, you need to get him up front because he's
Oh my gosh!
You don't need to be in there.
Y'all worry Philip doesn't get out of there.
Brave down there. Y'all, it keeps going. It keeps going and going, y'all. It's Ryan, you might need to come up here with us. Oh my gosh! How high? What's wrong? All right, well, look, we got to be quiet, but it keeps going and going. Y'all, come on.
Don't go up there, Speedy. Don't go
if
up all these
anybody's
steps.
up here, it's going to be a bad night for you.
Don't do it, Speedy. Go up there.
Why am I leading this? Son of a gun. I said, what's wrong? What was that? Did you not hear that? Hey, I need a glow stick, quick. Please. I can't look at that. Give me a glow stick. For the love of God, hurry.
Where's
something just scraped across me and Chris?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going up to the cupola.
Whatever that is, don't go there.
I can't see in front of me. I'm like my hands are
Didn't
out.
Barry Manilow sing about
He did. Cupola Cabana.
Yeah.
I can't see. Oh, there's a rocking chair that's rocking! There's a rocking chair that's rocking! Right! I'm serious! I'm serious. There's a rocking chair that's rocking! Hello?
Oh my God.
All right. Oh my God. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. Oh my God, it stopped. I'm the first one that was up here, y'all. I saw it.
You were we got a picture. It messed up again when I tried to get a picture.
I'm telling you, something's going on, y'all. Okay, that's enough for me. Philip.
Tackle the chair.
You were here with us. Did you see it?
I was trying to take pictures and my camera would not function for whatever.
Wow, look at that. I'm telling you, man. Look. Let me see that again. Look.
We're at the cupola now.
That rocking chair was rocking, y'all. I've got it on tape. Huh? Do you have it on tape? Yes. You want to see it? Yeah. No. I don't want to stop right now. Let's keep going. Maybe should we do an EVP if something's rocking right there? Yeah. All right, let's hush.
That's a dumb idea.
Did anybody else see the rocking chair?
That was shut. We came up here.
Stop it!
Where?
That door was shut.
When place show it was shut.
I am not joking, because I thought the door was shut.
He's losing it.
I said that door was shut.
EMF, let me see your EMF.
Man, all right, we're getting crazy stuff. We're up here at the cupola, whatever the heck it is, where they open the shutters up for the ventilation, and we have come up to the top.
Get your hand out of there!
Got a rocking chair
What if a hand just grabbed him, a big furry hand pulled him in?
What now? It was
Oh, that'd be
bolted
great.
shut. Are you okay? D,
what's wrong?
it's what? Attic. Let me see.
Don't go in there, man.
Oh my gosh.
So this door open.
The only thing lighting our way is a glow stick, which will only light about 3 feet in front of you.
It's okay.
Y'all gotta cut that crap out.
It's okay.
Tensions are high.
Have y'all thought about one of those 1,000 candlelight lights?
I get you. Hey guys, something's going on. I don't know what it is, but let's just get out of here.
He's always worried about Peaches. God love
Are
him.
you serious?
I know.
We got more cameras going off. Edie, something crazy was going on up there. Go. All right, let's go. Let's just get out of here. Let's go.
All right, let's see the rocking chair.
Man, I'm sweating.
Well, I was pretty active there for a little while in the old Cupola Cabana.
Things started happening there quick.
Well, you've gone through a haunted house when you got a group of guys together?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, the one you paid through?
No.
Yeah, you did. The time that we all went in that one haunted house that your brother was in charge of.
But I won't go back.
You remember? And we were all leaning and tearing on each other and pushing on each other. That's what it was like there at the top of the steps.
Hey, you remember I got caught in that maze and I started yelling for Rick. Rick, come get me! Rick, come get me! I knew Rick could tear down the wall and come get me.
Yeah, I was ready just to start tearing the maze down, whatever. All right, let's have a look at the rocking chair again here, because you can see it moving.
Can't see. Oh, there's a rocking chair that's rocking! There's a rocking chair that's rocking!
See it? You can see it moving.
I'm serious. I'm serious. There's a rocking chair that's rocking. Hello?
All right, go back, Chris.
It's definitely rocking.
Back it up a little bit.
Heck, go it.
Yeah, right there you can see the You really see it in reverse pretty good.
There it is moving. Yep.
A rocking chair is just rocking like
Can't
that.
see. Oh, there's a rocking chair that's rocking! There's a rocking chair that's rocking! Right! I'm serious. I'm serious. There's a rocking chair that's rocking.
All right, let's see Dee's face. I want to go to that because I want to see Dee upset again.
Yeah. Keep going. Just let it roll.
I don't know that guy, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who is that?
Who is that man? Right here. Right here.
Who is that, y'all?
See, you don't even look like yourself.
That ain't me. I don't know that guy.
That's the face that killed the Blatchler right there.
I love the fact I have no clue the camera's in my face.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I don't know that guy.
Look, Dave, look, split screen now.
Who is he? Who is that guy?
You know what's so bad, too? Explain to them we can't see
He
anything.
can't even make that face.
It's pitch black dark, by the way, so we can't even tell. Gosh almighty, look at that. And I need a grill work, Dan. I'm getting it done.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
13 minutes to the top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show. As we make our way back, we do welcome Joe and Jamie Sanford watching the Rick and Bubba Show here in the Red Velvet Lounge. Well, a lot of comments on what we've just seen and heard, today's official installment of the 13 Working Days of Horror, Sturdivant Hall, Selma, Alabama. We will talk a little about that. Still to come, too. Lavelle Crawford will be here in studio. Lavelle Crawford, very funny comedian. Go to our website, too, and remind you that 1 week from today, the Rick and Bubba Halloween Costume Contest will be happening right here in the Red Velvet Lounge. $2,400 to be handed out to best costume, so check it online how to get here. Make your plans to be here in the Dewey Monroe Broadcast Center next Friday for the Rick and Bubba Costume Contest. Lisa in Sylacauga is standing by. Lisa, welcome to the show. How are you?
Fine, Mikey Grass. How are you?
Great. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. I've got to say, I thought it was real funny, kind of see Dee scared. It was comical. But after seeing that split shot of him a while ago,
yeah.
I mean, guys, that's not healthy. Look at this. Look at this. Put the split shot up.
Well, he's not in here though now.
Yeah, we can't do. We can't do the split screen anymore, but we can see that he's.
He is not. I mean, what about his heart? Now imagine at this moment right there, how fast his heart had to be going.
Yeah, it's a wonder it hasn't killed him, and I agree with that. But
I mean,
I got to tell you something though. Dee still looks like he has been less affected by this than Speedy has with building this house, even though he's officially in and sleeping at his house now. By the way, which we need to cover.
Well, I noticed he jumps around in his chair a lot. I think that's had a lot of effect on him. He gets really excited.
Has Dee been, let me ask you this, thank you, Lisa, has Dee been, since this was, what, 2 years ago?
I think so, yeah.
1 year ago?
It was last year.
All right. How has he done this year? Has it been as bad? All the new ones you've done this year.
Again, it's all about the situation. He is Big D, and he's telling everybody, actually coaching them, hey, it's going to be all right.
Oh,
y'all
really?
come on.
I didn't know you went that far.
Everybody be cool. And then all of a sudden, we pull up at the location, and he sees it, and he starts freaking out.
But Dee, what do you think? I mean, do you think one day you're going to pull up and it's going to be something inviting? I mean,
I'm Big D right now. You know, all lit up in here with y'all in here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know that guy that's there. So
we saw D turn into Little D yesterday.
Yep, we did for just a minute. Sure did. Out there at the photo shoot.
When all the characters walked out all decked out?
Mm-hmm. I mean, wow. Okay, almost there was a certain cruelty to it all. Let's go to...
because I was there before you were, and I saw everything first, and I told Rick, I said, well, this is just not going to be fair at all.
I've heard of all dressed up, no place to go, but that was just sad. What that was.
Why so sleepy?
No, really.
Hey.
Well, something like that'll kindle. The fire will come back.
Sure.
If you're in the tux and your prom dress. Speedy and Dee were both dressed in tuxedos for the shoot yesterday, and Peaches was chosen by the Turner South crew to wear a prom dress and fix her hair and get her makeup like she likes it. It was funny.
I tell you, she could certainly make waves on Halloween night as the woman in red yesterday, couldn't she?
Had that red hair and that red dress. And when she left, I saw missing persons on Dee's heart. Nobody could find it. I think she had it in her purse as she left.
And I didn't know that Speedy's escort was going to be Miss South Carolina. I had no idea.
Shut you.
Beth.
I knew I couldn't get through this segment without y'all saying something.
I noticed you weren't chiming in on D because you thought all I need to do is just sit here and let the time pass, let the window close. You were so close to bringing up the rocking chair again.
Yeah.
Back to the rocking chair.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You had to have an escort for this scene.
Right.
Yeah. Grab the hotline.
Speedy, how many times
you get it?
How many times have you heard actors talk about it? It's just acting.
Sure.
Yeah, y'all both hired out. Beth in Vestavia, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good job, Greer.
First of all, I think Dee should put that picture on the front of his Christmas cards.
Yeah, what if Dee sent out that and that was his Christmas card wishing you a Merry Christmas?
I'm not really into all this stuff. I don't believe in all this stuff, but it is interesting that at one point where Bubba was talking about downstairs when y'all zoomed in on that doorway that was open, it did look like there was a face there on the left peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that again.
It was hard to get the resolution we need, but just as it panned by, I saw something, just as a flash. But it did look like somebody standing in there.
It did. It really did.
Yeah. Thanks, Beth. That's nothing to it. Katrina in Huntsville. Katrina, go ahead.
Hi, Monkey Grass.
How are you?
I was calling on the first installment, the audio. I heard I'm confused.
Okay, those of you that missed that, we did a bonus one for radio only this morning, some of the oldies but goodies, and there's a voice that was caught on tape that freaks us all out, and I like to forget about it, and then when it's brought back up, I think about it again, and people were speculating on what the voice was saying.
And on the second video installment, where y'all saw the face, it looks more like a table with like a pot of flowers or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering where the bearded guy was, because he was by the bed when the page turned.
Yeah, where was Beardy?
And you don't see him when the activity starts.
We see this bearded guy pop up, and then we don't see him again.
He was the guy's husband.
Okay.
And he stayed once we kind of got started, he kind of went on down outside with the folks that run the house and stuff, and so they were outside.
Or did he go in secret passages and rock chairs and things like that?
No.
We don't know.
Well, no, the setup, and Chris, the setup that we had, we would have been able to hear somebody walking across the floor. It was one of those antebellum homes where floors squeak and all that kind of stuff.
Let me ask this, is it possible, because you just said the floors squeak, which means they're loose, that you guys walking up the steps what made that chair rock?
Yeah, no, it's possible, yeah, but I don't think that's what happened. I mean, because
I needed some explanation for that.
I mean, that's very possible, but we, it's not on film, but we went through all those scenarios, and the floor that it was on was very sturdy. So.
Rick and Bubba.
Tonight on Turner South.
I love this.
At 8 Eastern, Val and Dave find a Pack Rat's Paradise in Springfield, Tennessee.
These agents or employees.
Rick and Bubba.